Hey guys, well today is the day and I've failed to fuck, like meant to really failed. I'm not sure whether to cancel today, but I've already cancelled it 3 times and I've already put this off for a long time. So it's been a year since I moved into this place with just the sofa that I had at the old place, the kitchen things, and it's been an absolute ball ache for my hips, my back, my wrists, ankles, these. The big problem that all people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome have with the medical system is that they treat us fragmentedly. So if, like now, so for those that don't know, it's cranial instability month, and people with cranial instability and things like that are all speaking out on why we haven't been getting the upright MRI. So basically, for those that don't know, just a quick back update. When I had Liam, I was breastfeeding Liam, and all of a sudden I started screaming. I was in London, sitting outside one of my uncle's house while my nan was going in to see her brother. And all of a sudden my son started slipping down the side and I couldn't grab him. Next thing I know, I'm in hospital and I'm having pins put in my feet. I'm having people putting pins and I'm wanting to punch these people because I could physically feel them sticking the pins in my feet, but I couldn't react or respond to it. I was told that I had a conversion disorder and I was asked to go for an assessment at Ridgewood in Finley, where I was held for 13 weeks. It was my ex-husband, James, who got me out on Christmas Eve, but I continued over the time to struggle with neck and back and ankles, and I was very active playing netball at this time, and as you know, I was playing for the army.
My fingers.
No, it's fine. I was
I
playing.
hurt my fingers.
Oh, it's okay, it's fine. I was just take these off just so I can do this live a minute.
No more
Right,
fingers.
Go. So I was, at school, I was very active. I participated in athletics to county level. I played netball. I played football. And I loved sports. I loved dancing. I was a majorette. I did lots of things. But I was always injuring myself, and these injuries were not getting better. As you can see with my fingers, that my ligaments are that tense. With Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobility, it causes problems with lots of muscle spasms because our body is not aligned. So currently, for those that don't know, I'm just getting ready to go to the chiropractor. Hopefully he's agreed. I'm going to be filming it, so you're going to see me get my neck cracked, but I don't know whether to delay it. I've delayed this all the way through because I wanted to get the house straight. The moment this doctor either agrees to do my neck or not to do my neck. We're going to have a discussion today about all of the evidence that exists for people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. What it basically means is when I went into hospital with Liam, they gave me a laying down MRI scan. I've now had 5 laying down MRI scans, and I was booked in when I just applied to the court to put an injunction on Aaron and Faith so I could go back to Liverpool to have the upright MRI after seeing Dr. Frazier at the EDS forum here in the UK. Aaron and Faith had already been taken. As you know, when I went into the media in October 2012, on the 6th of February 2013, I was hit by an off-duty police officer, female, reversing her car. And I'd slipped the discs in my neck and my back. It's all on evidence. The private company paid for private physio. It was never ever brought into court because it was on private records and not NHS records. Are you ready? And then there's been other matters where obviously I've either had spinal lower, so lower discs, or upper discs, or what's called the C2, C1. So basically, when the neck swivels on somebody like me, where my knuckles do this, my neck also does this. I constantly hear my neck in the back. It's like a whooshing noise. It sounds like that. What Shiloh's just rattled. That's what my neck sounds like. I have not been believed, even though I have a diagnosis of EDS, even though this is a symptom of EDS, just as POTS is, just as other things. It's like a branch of a tree. So basically the root of the tree is called hypermobility, and then it goes off into branches on whether or not this affects your internal organs. So those that don't know me will know I have 8 minutes from the moment my body finally ever gives in. So the first time I went into A&E, they went mental health road and went conversion disorder, because obviously they had a list of my traumas, and they were trying to say that because I'd had separated parents, because I'd been through sexual abuse trauma, that my body had officially shut down. This was wrong. There is a letter sitting on my system, from my medical system, from when I came here to Portsmouth, when they were getting me ready for finding out whether I was going to be a high-risk pregnancy with Elijah. The consultant here deemed me as high risk immediately because of my pelvis, because of the ruptures, and because of all of the challenges. People with EDS hypermobility are told to not have children, okay? The body can't take it, and the resting period. In order for somebody like us to have a child, one, we have to be induced a month early. We go into premature labour anywhere up to a month early, as proven with Shiloh, where I was left on the floor, hemorrhaging with him 4 weeks to the day early, with nothing more than my neighbour and Dean en route for Elijah, and then left alone in the hospital. Hemorrhaged with a lot of faith. And of course I was left alone, nobody with me when I had a transfusion, nobody with me at the hospital, and I just got shit off of Aaron's father because I was on pethidine, and he didn't understand me because I was panicking, because I was in and out of consciousness, hemorrhaging. I've never been a high-risk mother. I've only ever been a high-risk pregnancy and birth. I have never ever had the correct support from anybody around me, from the grandparents, my parents, the grandparents, or the father, other than one that was medical, that sort of understood but didn't understand. And that's how I got my diagnosis. It was being married to Graham that helped me finally get diagnosed, because social started attacking me with Liam with his shoulder that was dislocated. My shoulder is completely subluxed. So today, I'm really, really hoping that this man that I'm going to go and see here at Southsea Chiropractic Clinic, Nick Blakewood, he's an MSDC doctor of chiropractor. He will make the decision today on whether or not he will treat my neck. He will either say no, he is not willing to do it, because he's going to be able to tell immediately. No person's neck is meant to go back like that. You're not meant to be able to do that. Mine kinks, and it basically, I'll get pins and needles in my fingers. I can't plait my hair anymore the way I used to. I do try, but I can't keep my hands to above here for too long, because I'll spasm and start contracting in, and the pain in the back of my neck and my headaches. I permanently have pain in the back of my shoulders. I used to whinge at people when I was on Downing Street, and it was like, come on, I've got EDS and you're expecting me to sleep out on the streets, mate. And it's like, I'm going back to Belinda's to sleep in a bed. Yes, darling. No. These are for now. So I'm really annoyed because I've got all the toy boxes here. The unit is still here. It's not up. I've still got stuff to move. So I don't know whether to cancel the actual cracking today, because with hypermobility, whatever he cracks is not going to stay in place. I'm going to have to work my ass off in the gym, core training, core stability, swimming, probably having to go back every time it realigns again, and just keep working on this consistently for 18 months. As the personal trainers have told me before, my ligaments here are never going to return. I'm not going to get that back. It's like an elastic band that's snapped. I don't know. Everybody else has told me never to take my body out of range. Don't dance, don't skate, don't do athletics, don't play netball, don't be a mum. As you know, I went into A&E, and during all of that, the paramedics picked me up by my belt. I kicked the paramedic in the face. They took the gas and air out of my mouth, because I went from being an EDS mother being treated by our medical people to them saying that I was having a breakdown because my kids had been taken. And I said, even if it was mental health, you had no right to treat me like that just because we had stairs. As it was, I'd had a full-blown chiari on my neck, which basically means that it's flooding down into the spinal fluid in the back. And that's how... Hello there, guys. Running late as always. God, fucking state of me. Just to make me slightly late, I've had everything, laptop going off the shelves twice, distractions, phone going. So anyway, see you at the other side at the chiropractors. Oh. Hello guys, I'm just jumping out of the car and I just wanted to show you that we're here at the chiropractors, and it's about time too. So I don't know what I'm going to film now. I don't know what I'm going to film on the back of my camera or what we're going to prepare to do later, and obviously for the privacy of any clients or anything like that. So here I am at chiropractors. I'll catch you later just in case, okay? So I don't believe it. I don't believe it. To all the EDS people out there, please get over your fear of chiropractors. I don't know what to say other than I didn't film it because it was really personal, and obviously he felt it was personal. It's my pelvis. All this time, it's been my pelvis. My pelvis causing the problems with my neck and everything. I've got so much to say, but I just want to go and cry. Speak to you later.